Hey guys, what's up? It's Hyro once again, and I'm coming at you guys with another content of Cookie Run Kingdom. Today I am going to be talking about landmarks. So what kind of landmarks that I personally think that you guys should invest on and build in the early games as well as in the late games, and my thoughts on each one of them. Hopefully this video is very helpful for you guys, and if you guys did like it and it was helpful, please hit that subscribe button and the like button and leave a comment down below and let me know of any other videos that you guys want to see from me and any other games that you guys want me to play as well. But with all that out of the way, let's get right into the video. Alright, so we are back to our kingdom, and today, since I said we're going to talk about our landmarks, we're going to go to the build section, and then where it says index, we are able to find all of the landmarks available for us. So there are 14 different landmarks that we can buy or build, and there are two ways in doing so. So we can build them using gold and like pillars and compasses or the bricks, or we can purchase them with gems. So the costs for the landmarks that are purchasable with gems, I believe they cost around 4,000. Yeah, so 4,000 and 3,000 depending on what you are getting. So with all the basic kind of information out of the way, I'm gonna go into the landmarks that I would suggest all the new and early beginner players to get, which is really like the TikTok clock tower, right? So everybody, I'm sure a lot of the other YouTubers and other players will definitely recommend this to you. The production time in this game can get very long, and because of that, a lot of the things that we would like to do, especially regarding like the train station and other wishes that we have here, can be delayed because we don't have the resources or because the production time is so long. So in order to kind of prevent that from happening as much as possible, building this earlier on and kind of leveling it up throughout your castle level, the adventure, is going to be the best thing that you guys can do for the game. So as you guys can see, as we're leveling these up, from 29 seconds, right, it jumps up to 2 minutes 51 for the pickaxe, 6 minutes for the saw, 14 minutes for the shovel, 57 minutes for the hammer, and so on. It's like, look at how, or the stamp, I think it's a stamp, yeah, or stake. But anyways, see, for the hammer it takes 5 hours. So just even having couple percentage off the time, production time 5%, right, it's still gonna do you a lot of time saving, and it's gonna increase all the way up to 10%. It's gonna save a lot time, especially the higher or the longer that production takes. So that is definitely going to be my number one thing that I would suggest you guys to build. So after the clock tower, what I would suggest the players to kind of build and like invest in are the buildings or the landmarks that increases your stat boost, just a flat rate, right, or a certain percentage. This is gonna do you a huge deal as your cookies get stronger and reach the late game, because the obviously higher the base number, the more percentage you're gonna get, right? So there are a couple landmarks that gives you these boosts. These boosts are gonna include crit chance, defense, this one is attack, HP, and then I believe this last one has the damage resist. So these are individual landmarks that are going to increase that stat, and because they are purchasable with gold and a little bit of the investment on the pillar, compass, or the bricks, depending on which one it requires, it's gonna do you guys so much work, because even that extra 3% crit chance, it's not a lot, but once you start building more on the crit chance, then obviously that 3% boost is gonna do you a work of one good topping that you don't need to put in, or you get to put extra of. So even that 5% defense, 5% attack, 5% HP, and the damage resist, like, it's gonna do you so much work that as you progress throughout the story, you're gonna see a more significant change, even though it might be a little just a small amount in the beginning, it's gonna do you a lot more throughout the story. So I suggest you guys to kind of invest on it and upgrade it throughout the story. So right now my haunted house is at level 6. It's providing me with 6% crit chance, and it's gonna increase by 0.5, but you know, even that extra 0.5% is gonna do you so much. Like, look at this, mine is at level 6, the lion statue, and it's gonna be increased to 8.5 when I reach 7, and I believe at the very end it's gonna reach all the way up to 10%. So 10% of, like, you know, let's see, for my latte, 10% of like 20,000 is already a lot of extra attack. So investing in these landmarks, depending on what kind of stats you're lacking. So if you have more of a very powerful DPS but lacking a little bit of the defense or the HP, then I'll suggest you guys build the snow globe or the garden to get that extra defense or the HP. Even the dark lord tower is gonna, or the castle is gonna do you extra damage resist. So it really depends on what stats you guys are missing or lacking in, but still investing in these certain landmarks are going to do you guys a lot more throughout the story. And obviously, because you need these resources that are required to upgrade them, building them earlier on and investing your gold resources or the materials on are going to be better for you guys in the long run. So I suggest you guys choose out of those 5 landmarks that are available, and then invest a little bit into each of them as you guys progress throughout the story, and also obviously build all of them, right? And then after that, when you guys have extra gold and or extra resources left to build other landmarks, the other ones that I would suggest are the things that decrease the expedition and the train trade. So this one is going to decrease the train trading, right, the rail trading time by a little, like, small amount of 1%. And then this zipline gonna decrease that balloon expedition time by 1%. And then those are the 2 that you can invest in to kind of get a little bit of that extra time back, really, right? So they are purchasable with gold, so I suggest you guys go with the ones that you guys could purchase with gold first, and then move on to the ones with the gem, because obviously, or the crystals are gonna be pretty abundant in this game, especially with how generous the developers are with compensation for like the maintenance and stuff and the extra events. So obviously, when you have extra crystals, so you guys can invest in something like the Ferris wheel or the Grand Dessert Tower, which I would suggest in purchasing, because later on obviously you're gonna run out of stamina and you're gonna need some more, and the production time can get a little longer, so, or the recharge time can get a little longer. So purchasing this and upgrading it can save you a little bit of time in that jelly being recharged. If I had to choose, then I would definitely go for the Grand Dessert Tower, and then going after any of the extra ones that you might want to build. I built the Gumball arcade machine just to test out like what kind of soulstone I might get. I did get lucky to get like 1 epic soulstone, but really all of them are like common rares. So I suggest you guys like don't invest in any of the Gumball arcade machine or anything that kind of gives you the soulstone, or the one that produces the pillars, bricks, and the compasses, and the guild EXP point. These are like all the very late game stuff, so don't worry about them, and worry about the things that are going to impact your gameplay, which are going to be really the jelly, right, the dessert tower, and then maybe like later on like these molten magma mountain, and then the zipline. These are probably going to be the next ones. And then the observatory is going to help throughout the certain modes that you actually gain coin from. Obviously gold is pretty abundant with all the wishes that you can do, the unlimited amount of wishes, but obviously you need the resources to do them. But still, in my opinion, try to stay away from all the ones that you can get using the crystals, because crystals obviously can help you recharge your stamina. You can also pull on the gacha, and then also pay some crystals to get some of the resources that you don't really want to wait for during that time. So I'm suggesting that those are the type of landmarks that you guys kind of focus in on, and in my opinion, getting this lion statue first is probably going to be the best for you guys, because it's gonna increase your attack, and attack is pretty much the number one stat you kind of want to have in all of the cookies that you own. So that is kind of like the quick guide and tips that I have for you guys for the landmarks, because it's not something that I can tell you guys what to build, but I can obviously suggest, and it's really self-explanatory regarding the base stats. So don't forget to get that clock tower first, guys, if you guys didn't invest in it or build in it yet, and then get some of the landmarks that increases the base stats like I talked about earlier. So that's gonna be it for me today, guys. It was a very quick video and a quick guide on, or the tips that I have for you guys regarding the landmarks. So don't really sleep on these, guys. These landmarks are going to do you a lot in the early game as well as in the middle and the late. So don't forget to buy them, don't forget to upgrade them when you have the extra resources and golds that you have. And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying the game and progressing throughout the story. I am currently stuck at 9-1, so I am farming some toppings and farming some gold and stuff like that, so I can upgrade my cookies, especially the EXP. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video and it was helpful for you guys, and if it was, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and the like button if you guys haven't done so already. And I really enjoy making these videos, guys, so thanks for all the support, and I'll see you guys next time.